Good evening, everyone. Julie here, and welcome to the video. We are going to be talking about the 50 states of America, the people, the places, the history. This is a box set that I bought at Books A Million, and my goal in life one day, maybe eventually, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, I want to, my bucket list dreams, travel the United States, see all the cool places, all the national parks, all the historical things. And I thought this would be a cool thing to do. It has a card for each state, and it has a little reading for each state, and it's a way to get to know the states better. And I wanted to share with you because maybe you're trying to find some of your bucket list things, or to make your bucket list, and you're trying to find different places. And I've actually, from doing this, I've read about some places that I did not know existed. So, and I'm hoping that by doing this, some of you will give me some really cool places to go check out in your own states. So that's what we're doing this for. So without further ado, let's get started. Today we're going to be in New Mexico. New Mexico joined the Union January 6, 1912. Veronica Randolph Patterson said, "When you turn around, you'll see something you've never seen before. It takes your breath away, and then you'll fit in nicely." And this is the card. Okay. On the back of the card, the abbreviation for New Mexico is NM. The nickname is the Land of Enchantment. The animal symbol is the Greater Roadrunner. Population is 2.1 million. Area is 121,589 square miles. It's in the Mountain Standard Time Zone. It is the 47th state to enter the Union, and the capital is Santa Fe. And there's the back of the card. All right, so let's get trucking here. New Mexico. And let me show you this little picture first, and then I will start reading. It's cave dwellings in Bandelier, New Mexico, carved into the stone on the side of the cliff and occupied by the Pueblo peoples around 1150 CE. I think it's what it says. Isn't that just unique? I've actually seen some videos. I didn't see any when we drove through New Mexico, but we didn't have time to stop very much. I think we stopped in Albuquerque, and we stopped a couple places. Albuquerque, and I can't remember where else, but very, very, very beautiful area that we drove through. New Mexico. Let's get one thing straight. It's not named after Mexico. In fact, it was named 223 years before Mexico came into existence. Following their conquest of the Aztecs in Mexica, 16th century Spanish explorers moved north hoping to find wealthy indigenous cultures similar to the ones they had already conquered. Although they did not find the riches they expected, their name for the region, Nuevo Mexico, struck. It does look a bit like Mexico, though, and they eat enchiladas and grow chilies, and 1 in 3 families speak Spanish at home. But it's not Mexico and never has been, well, apart from a brief period in the 19th century. New Mexico could be thought of as a big, dry square with a few people in it, or a frontier wilderness frozen in time. But in reality here, you will find a spectacular array of mountains, forests, and white sand deserts, where history is preserved and the future is welcomed in. You can see 900-year-old Pueblo, I can't say it, y'all, Pueblo dwellings, and visit villages where descendants of Spanish conquistadors still speak a 16th century brand of Spanish. Then you can visit a large array of radio telescopes, imaginatively named Very Large Array, or a field of metal rods that's actually an art installation called the Lightning Field, designed to catch lightning. Now I'm going to show you this next picture. It's the perfect settling for a John Wayne movie, the Rio Grande Gorge in the desert near Taos, New Mexico. It's Taos, not Taos, but That's some beautiful scenery there. Okay, the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's certainly beauty in New Mexico up in the high altitude pine and spruce forests of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, where golden eagles soar in Marmot Seguri and the air is cool and clear. Tourists flock here to ski, hike, and absorb nature in all its glory. This is the southern extremity of the Rockies, the end of the Santa Fe Trail, the valley of the Rio Grande. But that's about all the water there is, apart from the old man-made lake. New Mexico has less water than any other state. Much of it is forbidden landscape of arid plains, cactus, and yucca, and rattlesnakes, tarantulas, and the dreaded Gila monster, the only venomous lizard in the USA. This is the state where they tested the first atomic bomb, where Billy the Kid bit the dust, where Kit Carson locked horns with the Apache, Comanche, and Navajo peoples, and the Western campaign of the Civil War spread its bloody stain across the soil before the Confederates catapulted at Glorieta Pass. The frontier spirit still lives on in towns, the Cimarron, the self-styled cowboy capital of the world, and the fact that New Mexicans are allowed to wear their guns openly in public, not the sort of behavior you'd expect from a bunch of research scientists. Did you know Lev Wallace, who wrote the Roman gladiator epic Ben-Hur, was the governor of New Mexico from 1878 to 1881? Culture, history, and aliens. But New Mexico isn't all about gunslinging, bomb testing, and poisonous beasts. The state is also home to a vibrant mix of Native American, Hispanic, and Latino cultures. Back up in Santa Fe, the highest state capital in the country, by the way, at 7,199 feet, there is the renowned Santa Fe Opera, the Palace of Governors, one of the oldest buildings in the USA, dating back to 1610, and the incredible wooden spiral staircase in the Loreto Chapel. Further south in Albuquerque is the crossroads where the old Route 66 intersects with the new Route 66, and where you can sample the unique southwestern cuisine, including stacked red chili enchiladas, green chili stew, chili rellenos, pinto beans, chicos, carne avocado, a basket of sopapillas, or horno bread, and Natalia's custard topped with cinnamon, with bizcochitos for dessert. And down in Las Cruces, they hold the record for making the world's biggest enchilada. In the south of the state, things get a little weirder. The rippled white gypsum crystal dunes of White Sands National Monument are so mesmerizing it could drive you mad, while the Carlsbad Caverns are so vast you could forget who you are down there. And then there are the aliens, or at least the wildest alien conspiracy theory of them all, the one about actual aliens being removed from a UFO that crashed on a farm near Roswell in 1947. The official line is that it was a weather balloon. Roswell has also gave us John Denver and Demi Moore, though both are believed to have been of earthly origin. And if you're wondering about hospitality, fear not. Conrad Hilton, the great hoteler, was born and raised in New Mexico. And that's it. Beautiful, beautiful place. Definitely some things you want to see, and I'm reading there, and I was like, oh, I never heard of those. So some of those. So that's awesome. Adding to that bucket list. So I hope that you'll like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things that help get my videos out there. I also have many other videos at my library. We are reading the Bible in a year with the Bible recap, and we're reading it in chronological order with a Bible recap to help us. I do Avon videos, a few of those, because I sell Avon. We do some Temu videos when we get Temu. We don't do it all the time, but we do it sometimes. I have some inspirational videos, traveling videos, because we love to travel. We don't get to, I just really started taping maybe a year or two ago on vacations. So I'm really new into getting into that, and I love it. I actually took some of my old vacation pictures with the iPhone, with a new iPhone, and made iMovies out of them with music and everything, and uploaded those because they sounded pretty cool. And of course, check out my child advocacy videos. There's all kinds there. Especially you want to watch the one on online predators, because we need to keep our children safe, and I think the way to do that is to become educated. I also have a Facebook page called Hope for Our Children's Future. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll share the link in the comments. But it's to help the children. There's so much child abuse going on, not just in my state here in Florida, but all over the country. And the only way that we're ever going to get a handle on it is for everybody to educate themselves. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's my goal to educate people. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Sorry to ramble on about my other things that I do, but you don't know if I don't tell you. I thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video. Be blessed and have a great night. Bye-bye.